Hello. So for the final project, I have chosen the equestrian statue of Marcus Aurelius. While yes, it is stated in our guidelines that we cannot physically go see the art at the moment, I chose this one because of its larger than life stature. At its tallest point, it is almost 12 feet tall from top to bottom, and it's an entirely bronze statue. Looking at it immediately, you can see the propaganda that we went over extensively in the Roman Empire, due to its massive height of being 12 feet tall, and showing the power of the Emperor Marcus Aurelius. I've also noticed immediately the great detail in the bronze on the horse's face, on the robes of Marcus Aurelius, as well as his hair, as we've seen more and more in the Roman Empire as it's progressed. And I will update as I do more research. So I've included this second picture here as well. The quality isn't as good for the bronze, in my opinion, in this picture, but what I really want to capture for you is the posing of the hands of Marcus Aurelius. Now, there are a few ideas as to the pose, one of which being his hand is turned down, which was a sign the emperor was about to speak, which is called adlucitio. I'm probably butchering that, but it was a sign to let everyone know to quiet down so the emperor could speak. The other idea is that it is a gesture of clemency to a defeated enemy showing that peace has been restored. I'm not going to attempt to say that one, but this really shows the dynamic abilities of the ancient Roman artists. The artist for this one is actually unknown. It's one of the few equestrian statues to have survived from the Roman Empire. Apparently, most were destroyed by the Catholic Church, but it is believed this one was saved because it was mistaken for a statue of the Emperor Constantine, being that he was Christian. But overall, looking at the sculpture from the right foreleg of the horse being up to the hand and feet positioning of the emperor, it really showed the ability of the Roman sculptures to show the life of the sculpture they were making, especially with the balance, considering how much this thing must weigh, being cast bronze, and being only on three of those rather thinner legs. That's really showing their ability to create their structure. I'd like to also point out the muscle groupings in the second picture. You can see right on the front with the horse. I mean, from the joints and the hooves all the way up to the muscles, going down to their legs. This was a incredibly well designed sculpture that really captured the life of the horse and showing it almost mid neigh while it's riding, really bringing life to the sculpture. So, upon reviewing the statue further and looking at a couple other shots of it, I do believe in the latter as to the posing of his hand. Just due to the time period, this was shortly after his defeat of the Germanic tribes around 180 AD. It was believed to have been commissioned in between 176 and 180 BC, or AD rather. It is also believed that a fallen enemy, one of the Germanic tribesmen, was depicted underneath the right hoof, which is why it is lifted and raised, as if the emperor was telling him to stop because he admitted defeat. Something important to note is that so, being that this statue was one in a series of believed to be 22 of such statues, of being the Emperor Marcus Aurelius on a horse, this could not be a better example of Roman propaganda at that point. I mean, even if you take away the height of it being 12 feet, it was specifically designed so even if you just took the emperor off and you had put him to his normal height, have him standing, it still would have been larger than life because everything then was revolving around the might of the Roman Empire. So they were very much trying to show the absolute might of Marcus Aurelius and of his military victories and his victories for Rome as a whole. Overall, this piece is a terrific piece that I will hopefully study more and maybe one day go see, just due to its incredible quality that it still has, due to being restored by Michelangelo by the Roman Senate in the 1500s. Thank you.